Learning is a constant process of discovery, a process without end. These very apt words were quoted by Bruce Lee. Clearly, he never stopped learning, kept reinventing himself, and that's what led him to achieving mastery. A very good morning and a warm welcome to all. ET presents the CLO Roundtable in association with LinkedIn Talent Solutions. I'm your host, Deipti Dewan, and on behalf of ETH, I welcome you to this discussion on the transformation of L&D, how to set up for success. Well, before we kickstart the proceedings, let me inform you of what's in store for this roundtable. Well, you can look forward to hearing from experts and leaders from the industry. And through the conversation, you get the opportunity to put forth your questions to our speakers. Yes, we do have a dedicated Q&A session towards the end of the discussion. So make sure to send in your questions. You may type your questions in the chat box, or you may raise your hand and speak during the Q&A. We also have a quick fun poll towards the end, which will take just a few seconds. So do take the poll and share your thoughts with us. Requesting all participants to kindly keep themselves on mute so that we can enjoy a seamless conversation. So before we kickstart this roundtable, let me set the context for you. We know that in the current scenario, most companies are embracing hybrid work models and revising workplace policies. In the meantime, learning and development, or L&D, has gained all the attention of executives and become an even more powerful function with greater goals. According to the 2022 Workplace Learning Report by LinkedIn, L&D is not only busy building a culture of learning, but is also responsible for future-proofing their organization. It requires L&D professionals to invest in their skills too. At the same time, 70% of L&D professionals in India are expecting their spending power to increase in 2022, giving them an opportunity to invest in talent development, technology, and their own skills. Thus, gradually, L&D is taking the center stage to help employees develop new skills and gain knowledge that will eventually lead to growth of business. However, all this is spurring new pressure to deliver results too. There are greater challenges ahead of Chief Learning Officers, or CLOs, and L&D leaders. So gear up for this roundtable where some of the most successful CLOs will share their best practices to help you set up for success. And we do have a power-packed panel with us today. We have some eminent leaders, and I'm delighted to welcome all of them. A warm welcome to Anuradha Bharat. Anuradha is the Vice President of the People Operations Function at Razorpay Software Private Limited. A dynamic and creative HR, Anuradha comes with a wide-ranging experience at high-profile organizations like VMware, Symphony, and many more across varied industries. We welcome Anurag Seth, Vice President and Head, Talent Transformation at Wipro. Anurag is an expert in taking ideas, products, and services from incubation to significant scale-up. He has worked with multicultural teams across USA, Canada, UK, Europe, Japan, and APAC, and has gained significant experience presenting at both board and executive levels. Welcome Dr. C. Jayakumar, Executive Vice President and Head, Corporate Human Resources, L&T Limited. Dr. Jayakumar is a highly result-oriented HR professional with 33 years of experience in successfully planning, designing, implementing, and managing various strategic HR initiatives. He has been an established thought leader and widely acclaimed speaker in various national and international conferences and forums. We welcome Imani Pereira, Head of Learning and Development, John Keel's Group. John Keel's is one of Sri Lanka's largest listed conglomerates formulating people development strategies and learning solutions for its diverse businesses. Imani has worked in HR, marketing, and management consulting in multiple sectors, ranging from manufacturing to leisure, financial services to information technology. We have with us Nikita Panchal, Vice President and Global Head, Talent, OD and DNI, ACG World. Nikita is an executive coach and a global leader with an HR experience of over 19 years. She has worked with reputed organizations like Tata Asset Management, Motilal Oswal Securities, etc. She considers herself as an agent of transformation, and it thrills her to constantly push the edge of consciousness in herself and in others. And to moderate this session, we have with us Samir Agarwal. He is India Head Learning and Engagement, LinkedIn. Samir started his career as a dot-com entrepreneur while in college, selling email as a service and building websites. He has a diverse set of skills in technology, operations, and sales. He has been with LinkedIn for 8 years. As head of LinkedIn Learning and Glint, he works with organizations across India to build robust employee development, internal mobility, and employee culture programs, leveraging the tools, data, and insights available from LinkedIn. Samir is also the country lead for the Wisdom Employee Resource Group that aims to create a workplace where everyone can succeed regardless of age. Well, with that, I now promptly hand over to Samir to steer this session forward. Over to you, Samir.
Thank you so much for kicking this off, Deipti. And it's such an absolute pleasure and privilege to be on this panel today.